So the first one we're going to talk about is inbound. So if anyone's not familiar with inbound marketing, it's a term coined by a software company called HubSpot. They're out of Boston, and they are a marketing automation software, and they've really evolved over the years, but they coined this term inbound based on this idea that they felt like people didn't want to be advertised to anymore. They didn't feel people wanted to be sold to anymore. What they felt like was people were going to make buying decisions solely by finding companies that created the type of content that would resonate with them, and then companies would take this content and nurture these prospects into the point where when they were ready to buy, that's when they would jump in. Okay? So the myth that we have here is if you post it, they will come. So here's how HubSpot first explained inbound. You know, they've got attract, convert, close, delight, which is actually pretty accurate. You'll see we do something almost exactly like this. And on the delight side, it makes a lot of sense. You delight your customers by posting stuff on social media. You create smart content, surveys, get some feedback. You close your customers through having sophisticated CRM, email with automated workflows. So you can make sure that you're continuing to nurture prospects that way. And you can convert them through forms and calls to action and landing pages. But what really seemed off to me was always attract. So this is how they used to explain it. You would attract customers by blogging, by keywords. It's not even an action, and through social publishing, which is so the idea of like, all right, well, let's write a bunch of blogs, let's post a bunch of stuff on social media, and then everyone's just going to come in and just love what we're doing. I thought was just not going to work, and it didn't work. HubSpot created a agency group. We're now a HubSpot agency. I'll show you why in a minute. But back then, they were really pushing agencies to ride this content wave and really work within these retainers that were honestly a little crazy. I know it's hard to see up here, so I'll just kind of talk about what this $8,000 package would be. So this would be a $96,000 a year investment. You get 10 blog articles a month. You get a social media community manager, you get email marketing, and you get reporting, and then you get strategy and inbound marketing campaigns, which are just fancy ways of trying to make yourself sound a little bit better than you are. So $8,000 a month, $96,000 a year for a bunch of content, post it and they will come. I really feel like that's going to lead to a lot of ROI problems, right? And you don't have to take it from me, take it from HubSpot, because they changed their model completely. They added marketing, sales, and service to the idea of inbound. We're just going to concentrate on marketing and sales here. And the attract tools are much different. Attract tools from the sales side, calling, prospecting, creating email templates, scheduling meetings, conversational bots. And then over here you've got ads, which, I mean, we've all been on our phone. We're all on social media. We see ads all the time. They tend to be best on Instagram, right? Like, I feel like every time you're like, look, they're like, God, they know me. Then, video ads, still, I'm sure some blogging, social media, content strategy, whatever. But the idea is that you can't just post a bunch of content and then you're going to be able to go through this process successfully.